Welcome to my platform. My name is Vicki Johnson. For those who do not know me, welcome once again. Also, before I get started, I want to extend my gratitude to those who have supported me every step of the way. For those who have joined my classes, such as enrichment life classes, anger management classes, mental health classes, and a lot of more classes, mentorship, and the list goes on. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys. And also I want to remind you that the next enrichment class is coming up soon. So if you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, then I will post it out there and let you guys know when the next class is coming up. So thank you once again. I want to talk to you briefly about special assignments. Special assignments. And sometime when someone is on a special assignment, they learn different strategies about that assignment, that individual. It is a temporary assignment. It could be full-time, it can be part-time, but they study that to gain or to get more knowledge of the assignment before they actually begin to perform the assignment. So I want to elaborate on that so you can get a clearer understanding where I am coming from. Because life issues that we face every day, we run into some kind of problem that we need to deal with either that day or before the due date. So I had talked to some people today, and we discussed some special assignments. And one of the special assignment that I thought about as I began to elaborate and listen to this person on today, that we are destined or assigned, or the enemy will assign, appoint people in our life. So does God will appoint people in our life. Sometimes it's not to better ourselves, but it's a process that we have to go through in order to be tested. Sometimes we have to be tested just like Job had to be tested. So I truly believe, because the word tells us in Job 2 that the Lord gave Satan or the devil permission to do whatever he wanted to, long as he didn't kill Job. He could make him sick or whatever, but he could take everything around him as long as he did not touch his soul and kill him. So I thought about that as I was having a conversation with this particular person today, that we too are signed, the enemy will sign us different things. When someone come in your life, you think this person here is the person. That person cannot do no wrong. That person you confide in and tell your deepest, darkest secrets. That person, is supposed to be your ride or die, or whatever you want to call it. But sometimes the enemy assigns that person to us to build up our confidence, to build trust and put trust in that person, and vice versa. So the person who are coming into our life or already in our life, they already have assignment. And this is a special assignment. Sometimes I call them special agents. They have this particular assignment that they're out to get and they're out to destroy you, they mean nothing good for you. So I want to bring a topic to you today: special assignments out for the kill. They only out for the kill. They specially assigned to you with your name on it. But sometimes we're not aware of that until most of the time it's too late. So it reminds me of Job, and I'm just going to touch on that and read just a little bit about Job and the assignment, the test that Job had to go through. And so we're not exempt as well. I'm going to start at Job 2, chapter 2, verse 1, and I'm going to read it down to the third verse. It say, one day, and I'm doing the NIV, excuse me. One another day, the angel came to present themselves before the Lord. And Satan also came with them to present himself before him. See, you know, Satan is so bold that he said, okay, I'm a fallen angel, but I'm going to present myself too. I'm going to present my requests as well. So he came boldly and presented himself before the Lord. And the Lord said to Satan, where have you come from? Where you been? Where you come from? See, the enemy always, let me put this in a way. The enemy always study us before he actually make his move. He already know our name. He already know what we like. He already know what we desire. So he came to present himself to the Lord about Job. Then the Lord asked him, where have you come from? Satan answered boldly to the Lord, from roaming throughout the earth, going back and forth. See, he goes back and forth because he already have been assigned to us. He already have studied us. So he's given the opportunity to sneak in. I'm talking about the real people that we deal with day to day. So he already have studied us. So he has that opportunity to sneak in or to present himself as a well-mannered person, to present himself that he's there to help us or to better our situation. And I'm going to leave it right there because I thought about an insurance man. So if I have time, I'll elaborate on that. Third verse. Then the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil, and he still maintains his integrity. Through you incites me against him to ruin him without any reason. See, the enemy don't need any reason to ruin us, to destroy us, to kill us. He don't need no reason, because we was already predestined for a time as this. And any time when the enemy, when your friends, your so-called friends, see that you're doing well, see that you're doing what you're supposed to do, and seeing that you're in the Lord, or seeing that you are progressing or prospering along the way, and you're doing such a good job, you're in the faith, you have joy, everything is running smooth. Don't you know the enemy comes to disrupt that? Because our worstest enemy, I used to say our worstest enemy is ourselves, but our worstest enemy could be our closest friend. I'm going to say that again. Our worstest enemy could be our closest friend, someone who have won our attention, somebody who have won our trust, and we began to trust them on the job. Come on, somebody. We began to trust our friends. We started calling them our friends. This is our friend. This is my sister. This is my brother. And they not blood kin, but you trust them enough to call them sis. You trust them enough to call them brother. And you begin to build a rapport with them. You begin to share things that you have never shared before with anyone else. You told them about your darkest, deepest secrets. Now, enemy is going to stick to you close enough to study you and to get what they want. That's that special assignment out to kill you. To get what they want. And once they have achieved the goal, now they out for the kill. Now they out to put your business in the street. Now they out to destroy you. Now they out to do everything to bring you down. That's why so many people have put their trust in other people, put their trust in man, put their trust in their so-called friends and their so-called sis and brother, put their trust in them. And then when they have a fallout, which it was already predestined, it was already a setup. See, they were just collecting and gathering information about you so they can set you up so high that you can fall down. So deep and so down in the pits that you want to give up on life, that you want to quit, that you want to throw in the towel, that you want to destroy your own life, that you want to commit suicide because you have been trusting this person. And when you find out and they show you the real person of who they are, now you are devastated. You are devastated because you have shared some things that you did not want to get out. You so devastated that you done gave this person all your personal information, your bank accounts and everything, and they have ran up your credit cards. They have emptied your bank accounts. Come on now. We have people like that we have put all our trust in, even live with us. You know, I have heard people living with someone and they have invited them into their house, but yet and still caught them sleeping with their husband. Come on now. And it almost destroyed them and took them out. Caught them sleeping with their boyfriends. And it cost them so much. It almost destroyed them. And they know everything about you, but you don't know nothing about them. I'm talking about special assignments out for the kill. This is real life issues that we deal with each and every day. This is going on. This is what I hear every time that I get on Zoom. There's some kind of drama. There's some kind of situation going on in people's life. People are out to destroy you. I'm not saying that everybody's out to destroy you, but there are some people assigned to you that specially out to destroy you, out for that special assignment for the kill. For the kill. I can remember when this guy, he was telling me in a class that he had put his trust in one of his insurance buddies. They had became buddies and everything, got his information and destroyed him in his finances, and it tore him up because, you know, he had built a rapport with him and he trusted him, and he was so smooth and quick to the point that they started going out. They started going out and they started drinking and partying together, and he had built that trust up, but he was a con artist. Now, I know y'all know that there are some people that are really corn artists and live off other people. That's their life. That's their business. They have a business that they go around just living off of other people, hard, honest, working finances. And I'm talking about special assignments out for the kill. Special assignments out for the kill. Sometimes we entrust our family and our loved ones. We entrust them so, and they know everything about us inside and out. And I tell you, they knew we grew up together. And you can have a family member, you can have somebody, a friend that you say close friend that grew up, and y'all ace coon booms, and y'all know each other from since the 6th grade, the 8th grade, the 9th grade. And all of a sudden, you really didn't know that person. See, these are subjects that bothers me. But it's real life subjects. These are subjects that take the mental state, your mind, into a new direction. And it's so hard to come out of it if you don't have the resources and the tools and the support. These are real issues that a lot of us tackle with every day. And it deals with the mind, the state of mind, the mental state of mind, and the mental state of the capacity of the mind. And sometimes it takes a long time to get back, to come back. That's why you see a lot of people walking down the street and they talking to themselves. Do you think that's just ordinary? No, something happened to that person. Because sometimes life would throw you out some hard balls that you can't even catch. And some just say, you know what, I might as well throw in the towel because I'm a little cray-cray anyway. So why not go on and just be all the way crazy? That's because they don't know how to deal with the hard balls. That's because they have been issued some hard knocks. That's because they have been assigned, and someone has been assigned to them the special assignments is out to kill them, and they didn't know how to deal with it, and they wasn't aware of the curveballs that they was being received. They wasn't aware of the balls that was coming to them. See, sometimes we don't plan things. We're not aware because we got our trust in that person. We got our trust in their source. And all those sources and all them people that we are trusting, sometimes they're not there for our benefit. Sometimes they're there to destroy us and take us down. That's why it's so careful, to be so careful when someone walks into your life or someone presents something to you and it's too good to be true. Believe that. Do your research, investigate, ask questions, ask about their credentials. Don't fall for the kill. That's why you see so many people today walking around just nutty than a fruitcake. If you can remember back in the days, it wasn't like this. But everywhere you go, somebody has some issues. Some know how to deal with it and some don't know how to deal with it. We all deal with issues in a different way. But these are special assignments out for the kill. That's what we're talking about tonight. Special assignments. And it's so imperative that we be aware of our surroundings. It's so imperative that we live in a society today is full of chaos. Just like when COVID came, And the pandemic came. We weren't prepared for that. We didn't expect that. That was our first time all this stuff was going around. We heard it about in the Bible about different plagues and stuff, but we didn't prepare ourselves. We didn't even know what was going on. It took a lot of people out of here. COVID-19 took a lot of people out of here. The pandemic, we lost a lot of jobs, and we lost a lot of homes. We lost a lot of cars. We lost all of that stuff because we weren't knowledgeable of what was going on around us. Special assignments. Don't you know that was already designed and assigned for such a time as this? But we weren't aware of that. But the Bible was quickly telling us about the plagues and the signs in the earth and the warning signs, what was here to come. But we didn't pay attention to it. These are special assignments out for the kill. Special assignments. Special assignments out for the kill. You know, I tell people all the time, if you don't have a plan, then you don't have nothing. The Bible tells us about the vision. If we don't have a vision, the people will perish. That's the same thing. If we don't have a plan, we will perish. And let me tell you another thing. For those of you who are having a hard time in your finances, for those of you losing things around you, it could be your health, it could be your home, it could be your transportation, it could be your finances. See, that's what the special assignments is out for the kill. And that's why you have so many people that was doing well, and all of a sudden when that special agent came, that special assignment came, the one who learned the strategies and figured your stuff out, the one that you trusted in, and when all of that came, you didn't even know what had hit you. Special assignments out for the kill. And I'm not on here to discourage someone, but I'm on here because it impacts our life. I'm on here because it impacts everyone that I'm surrounded around. I see this happening every day. And the mental capacity that we have to function and tell us to turn right when we want to turn left, that intuition that we have that tell us to no, don't listen to that voice, but you listen to the still small voice, that intuition that we follow and say, okay, Lord, just guide me and lead me in the right place. Ordering our footsteps in the right direction instead of us just following every wind and every doctrine, every person. Just because they doing good over here don't mean it will work for you over there. No, baby. It don't work like that. Get your eyes back on your mission. Get your eyes back on what God had told you to do. The goals that God told you to do. Just because she is doing well over there, you focus on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on you. I mentioned last night about me. How I used to try to act like somebody that I admired them. I really liked them. And I said, oh, I want to sing just like that. Oh, I want to be just like her. No, we was always uniquely made. God made us in his image. And he made us all to be unique in our own ways. We don't have to copycat. We don't have to portray nobody. We don't have to do that. When we find out who we are and whose we are in Christ Jesus, we can move forward. Yes, there's going to be trials and tribulation and problems and situation, but he's there. I said that last night. He was there all the time with me. But I was focused on my problems. And I want to go a little bit further. You know, I said 2015, my brother passed. 2016, my mama had a brain tumor. 2017, I got a divorce. Then it eased up. Then here come back 2020, I lost my dad. Then 2021, I lost my grandmother. She was 97 years old, 98. One of them, I don't forget. But she lived a long life. Even though my dad lived a long life, he was 80 years old when he passed away. My brother was 36. But I still love them. It's the mindset. I love them, but I had to keep on because the Bible clearly tells us we just pilgrims passing through. We're not here. This is not our home. And see, that's why we get it so twisted, because we're trying to build down here instead of building in here. This is our spiritual house. But while we're down here, let's love one another. Let's make it the best life that we can have. The best life. Do the right thing. I tell the ladies and the gents in my class to do the right thing. Do the right thing, because whatever you do, it's going to come back to you. And it used to, back in the days, it used to take so long, but now it's instant. It is instant, baby. So special assignments, special agents, you know, I know the agents, special agent, I'm not talking about the FBI or CIA. I'm talking about the ones that are out to destroy you, the ones that's out to kill your spirit, the ones that's out to tear your business. They make it hard for you. Even we have special agents on special assignment on these jobs. Most of them people is not for you. Baby, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. They out there to get whatever they want. Any scrap that the dog throw out, they running to get it and eat it. Don't think you have ace coon boons in the workplace. Don't think you have a super cool boss, because when it come down to it, baby, when it comes down to it, they will give you up and think nothing about it. I got to look out for my family. I got to look out for me. This world is designed to be a dog-eat-dog world. To be a dog-eat-dog world. Whatever you got, hey, I want it. Whatever I can get out of you and use you until I use you up, I'll do it. Whatever it takes to go up under you, to get that position, I will do it. Don't think, not one time, that you don't have people assigned specially for you. Because Satan is out to get you, to steal, kill, and destroy. And you know that, but God come that we might have life and might have it more abundantly. There are some people out here don't like that. They don't like that abundantly. They have an issue and a problem with that. When they see you abundantly growing, abundantly prospering, abundantly flowing and overflow, oh, you done got their attention. And I'm not saying everyone is like that, but there are people out here especially assigned for you. That's what we call life lessons. to be aware of every little thing. I used to not be aware of anything. But now I ask questions. I'm aware of this. Yeah, some of them say, you're so suspicious of everything. No, I'm so smart of everything now. Because when you have been taken advantage of, been misused, mistreated, abused, neglected, all of the above, like my daddy said in his lifetime, girl, you better get some fat on your head. And I thought about that, and I said, why did my dad say I need some fat on my head? I don't need no fat on my head. What I needed was some lean meat on my head. Give me some lean meat that I can put on my head, if anything, because that fat wasn't no good anyway. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. But keep your mind right. Keep your heart right. As my ex used to say, get your mind right. And I never could understand that, but now I do. And I posted something before I leave, y'all. I posted something on Facebook last night. I understand my assignment. I understand it now because my eyes are open, my ears are clear, my understanding is not foggy, and I listen for God's direction. I understand my assignment. So, thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you never know who may need this. And they may be going through the same thing or something similar. So make sure that y'all don't be selfish. Make sure you subscribe, like, and give me some stars this time. And join my classes. I would love to see you face to face. All right, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining my platform. Bye-bye.